Wear Blue is a running community that honors the service and sacrifice in the American military. We have chapters and meetups across the country who gather every Saturday morning, circle and call out the names of service members who've made the ultimate sacrifice in the global war on terror. And then we go around the circle a second time, and community members call out the names of service members for whom they are personally there that day.
Staff Sergeant James Kristen.
Gunnery Sergeant Christopher L. Eastman.
Staff Sergeant Kenneth I. Pugh.
Sergeant Jose Reyes.
We have neighbors who call out the names of their men and women who lived in their communities. We have active duty military who call out the names of the service members who served along their side, and family members. It's this very dynamic mix of those actively serving, families of the fallen, and community members looking for a way to support our military and honor the fallen. When my husband John was killed, I had a 3-year-old, a 1-year-old, and a 3-week-old baby. My world was completely rocked. And the world was just very abstract. It just felt out of control. And running, which had been a coping mechanism that I had leaned on throughout my husband's military career, was what I turned to in the aftermath of this. And I was supported and among a community of women who also understood the restorative powers and the empowering nature of running itself. And so as a community, all of us enduring a very difficult deployment in different ways, we came together through running. It was something tangible and it was something active. In a time that we felt very, very helpless, we were able to physically do something. The amount of tragedy that 117 has faced is absolutely overwhelming. But I think that these men were our whole lives. It takes one life in the military, and each of those sacrifices are these enormous, extraordinary gifts to our country. What I think is extraordinary about 117 is the strength in which we stood together in a difficult time, and that we created and built beautiful support mechanisms such as Wear Blue to not only endure this deployment, but to create kind of a stronghold where other military families who know the challenges that this life brings can come together and not only survive, but come to a place where we're thriving and supported in the community. I want people to remember everything about my husband. He's the best, and I had the extraordinary gift of marrying not only my best friend, not only an extraordinary father to my children, but an incredible leader. And I think one of the greatest testaments or footprints of John was the reminder and the lesson to always choose the right over the easy.